YouTube, it's your boy, 80s baby. It's been a minute. Formerly the Retro Room. It's LA for Show 23, coming to you from the Throwback Shack. What up? Had to go see Straight Outta Compton last night, man. I'm just still feeling it, man. I just had to rock this out to the theater. You know, they was calling me easy. uh, oh man, this is the first video from the new crib. Um, So I'm gonna give you guys just like a look around of the new setup. Um, so this is starting off in the basement. Just give you like kind of quick glance around. So the other house, we ended up moving. It says NASCAR because the former owner was a big NASCAR guy. So just kind of show you around. Um, this house, I do have a room for like the sneakers and stuff, but I don't. It's not as big, not as the ceilings aren't as high. So down here in the basement or whatever. So um, I wasn't able to fit everything in there. So I kind of, luckily, one day when my wife wasn't home, I just kind of brought all the memorabilia stuff out that wouldn't fit that I used to have in the retro room, and just kind of put it down here. And I told her if you don't like something, we'll change it, whatever. But this whole basement was all NASCAR everything. Um, so over here, you know, I got the arcade set up like I had at the old house. Um, you know, I'm big into like retro everything. Got the arcade stick still set up, and your grill. So this is where I got the Nintendo stuff set up. Memorabilia and whatnot. Some of the paintings and stuff I had, the old house that I did. Um, did that painting back in high school. That's the first painting I ever did right there. Got my son's baby shoes up there. Jordan's restaurant when it used to exist. Um, got the little bar area. It's pretty sweet. And then kegerator. All the stuff from back in the day that I accumulated. Was able to have a place to put it at the new house, so glad to do that. Like I said, the owner was really big into NASCAR, so I'm gonna show you out back in the barn. Um, it's like a party barn. It's kind of sweet, but it's all NASCAR'd out over there. I think that's Richard Petty. Some of the stuff I left up and some of it I took down, but this is like my Space Jam setup slash Back to the Future. Got the hoverboard up in there. Boy Steve Urkel up there. And yeah, so this is the setup going on downstairs. Like I said, I kind of had to spill out everything that was all in one room. I had to make room. I had to spill it out into the basement because there wasn't enough room in my little shoe room. Hold up. So this is the new shoe room here. Like I said, it's a lot smaller. Shout out to your boy, Jumpman Bostic, and the new collab tee with Original Roughneck. Should be going down to SneakerCon Detroit. Looking forward to that end of this month. So always a big supporter of the basement, man. Big inspiration in why I decided to expand my collection. But here's the 1 through 23 rack. Put that back up, and then just everything else. Didn't really organize it fully or anything yet, but for the most part, I got a lot of the stuff set up. So got the penny wall over here. Counting pennies video now complete. Just picked up the someone did a half split with me, so I was able to pick up the 6s. So I'm glad to have those in the collection now. So I got 1 through 6 done, and some other miscellaneous kicks over here. But that's pretty much it, man. Yeah, I couldn't fit any of the old memorabilia down here in this little room, so at least I still had somewhere to put everything. So I was happy about that. And yeah, that movie was epic, man. They did a good job. Ice Cube's son, man, he was killing it. Just walking and talking just like his dad. And then the guy that played Dre, I didn't even look into what his name is, but he was killing it, man. He sounded just like Dre. Easy E. I mean, it was fun to see that movie, man. Hear all the music and just listen to the people in the audience reacting to stuff. It's pretty cool. That was a great movie. So what we're gonna do now, I want to walk you around back, show you the layout. The other house we had was we were in like a subdivision, beautiful house. I loved it. I couldn't believe that was my first house. It's crazy, but so basically, we'll go out back and you'll see why we had to go ahead and make that move. Because when you're in a subdivision, there's rules, regulations. There's the dog. What's up, Daisy? So we're gonna go out here. I don't want my neighbors to think I'm crazy, so I'm gonna lose the Easy E look. As soon as I walked in the theater, they were like, "Easy." It's pretty fun. But yeah, so we're gonna go out back, show you what's nice about not being in the subdivision. So since this is a throwback shack, it came equipped with a hot tub time machine. So we always talked about getting a hot tub at the old house, and got the hot tub time machine now. So you definitely go back in time and make changes to history if you want, if you come through. But the main thing is just all this room for my kid, man, my son. He just turned 3, and we were just so cooped up in that house, man. It was like you're just limited on what you can do, and now it's like we got some land, a couple acres, be out here. My dog can just run loose. Should probably let her out actually. But done a lot of work getting everything ready. So we had my son's 3rd birthday, and we kind of made it like our / housewarming party. And so we were doing a lot of stuff, like I had to put this walkway in and whatnot, and had to put a play set up for him. I couldn't do none of this stuff at the other house, and I got room for all my stuff, like my blazer. Actually, is in the house, my blazer lack, but I always wanted to have my own basketball court, and this house was pretty much set up. All I had to do was have a guy come put the lines down for me, and I took my hoop from the old house, and man, yeah, we've been doing it up out here, running full court. I never thought I'd ever be able to do this. I always wanted to, America, but always wanted to, man. But it just didn't ever. If you stop and think about how much it would cost to like actually do all this, like it'd be crazy. Like, but luckily this blacktop was already here. I just had to get it resurfaced, and I had a man throw the lines down. He might have been drunk when he did it, but they ain't perfect lines, but it'll work. And you see, I was out here playing with my son. Just got this hoop, man. I don't know about Spalding. If you're thinking about getting a hoop, I wouldn't get a Spalding, because you can see that thing is shattered. But it's weird because it's like it's not gonna break. Like no matter how hard I pull on that rim or throw a ball at that backboard, it doesn't bust. It's like inside. You can't even feel the cracks on it. But yeah, man, this is pretty much the main thing. And real quick, I'll take you inside the barn. Hold up one sec. All right, what up? So now we're walking inside the barn, and this is where the previous owner, man, he used to throw down, man. Like I said, he was a big NASCAR fan. Crazily enough, he left a lot of this stuff. I've added some stuff, you know, sprinkled in some of my stuff. But as you can see, this guy was really big into NASCAR. Still, and obviously you can't just have like a little mower out here. You got to have like, we had to go out and get some stuff to do yard work and whatnot, campers and trailers and whatnot. Here's the big 23 right here. I was gonna start tearing down some of his stuff and black this wall out, and so that you can see the 23 a lot better. But yeah, I just started sprinkling some stuff in, but I didn't want to just tear all his stuff down because it's kind of cool, you know. It's a barn, so it's like, it just kind of adds to the effect out here. We had a nice party, housewarming slash my son's 3rd birthday, and it was really fun. You know, just having people out and just hanging out here, you know. Anyway, man, it's been a long time. Finally getting a chance to do this. It's been so hard with my son and schedules. I can't ever like freaking have a second to myself. But he stayed at my folks' house last night, so I had a chance to get out with my boy, go see the movie. It was epic. I'm glad they did it justice, you know. Straight Outta Compton was a great flick, so I had to go in full force and rock the Ice Cube Easy E look, man. So thanks for all the people that a lot of people was asking me when I was gonna do a vid and what was going on with the move, and shit, man. You see, it's a lot of stuff going on out here. So, but yeah, LA episode 23 coming to you from the former Retro Room. Now we're at the Throwback Shack, and I don't know what my next vid will be, but thanks for tuning in. I'll let you. Deuces.